Okay, guys, what's got me interested in doing this video this morning? It's like 9:50 right now, so the market's already opened up. It just opened up whenever I left the house. But you know, my last video, whenever I had showed you the lawnmower and we're speaking about, you know, how I have hedged against inflation. Well, you know, I started thinking about, well, you know, why aren't we using silver as money today? You know, we're talking about, well, we want silver to be money. You know, it's like we're waiting for something to happen. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, why don't we just go ahead and use it as money? Why aren't we doing this? It's like we've got this idea that if we're not buying it and hoarding it up, then we're not doing the right thing with it. Is that really necessarily true? Now, I'd like to have some brainstorming coming here, okay? I'd like for you guys to share with each other down there and the replies. Let's talk about this. Let's don't get into a debate. Let's just get into sharing how we feel. Let's not try to prove one wrong or one right. Let's just share our thoughts with each other. And all of you guys that's on my friends list already, you can post without any kind of approval. And so I don't really, none of my friends, okay? I have you guys that's on my friends list, you guys have been wonderful about not being ugly on the channel. And I really do appreciate that. You know, and I'm able to knock off a lot of these trolls that come in here occasionally. So, you know, my mind's made up just like everybody else's. We're going to have trolls regardless. You know, there's going to be a troll lurking around every bridge, ready to sneak out and pounce on somebody just to get them all stirred up. But anyway, enough about the trolls. I'm going to pull down right here, here to the park. Now this is where I shot right about my location right now is where I shot the 4th of July fireworks the other night. So if you'll actually look across there, you'll be able to see where that Ford truck and everything is. That's where it is. Guys, you know, why aren't we using silver as money? Do we have to just hoard it up? Or can we take advantage and use it as money? I mean, you know, whenever I've done that video on the lawnmower, I'm thinking, gosh, you know, I could have very well been doing that a long time ago. You know, I don't know really the exact correct way to do this. I mean, I don't know if it would be smart to take like 50% of your holdings or 50% of your purchasing power and put it towards a core amount of what you would be able to use silver as money with throughout your daily life. You know, with the silver as volatile as it is right now, I don't see where that would be a bad idea. I really don't. You know, we could pick it up at good prices, and whenever it goes up, you know, because we know it's going to come back down, because we know what the big traders are doing with it, right? So, you know, if we can work this up a rhythm or a routine on when and how to sell it, then we can very well begin to use a portion of our silver that we're buying as a purchasing power throughout our daily lives. Now, I know that this would certainly work real well for those people out there that's been able to purchase silver over time and got a core amount that they can just sit back and start putting their purchasing power of metals towards the purpose of trying to beat the dollar and hedge against inflation. I mean, guys, I can't explain it exactly the way I'd like to, but I know that you get what I'm talking about. Oh, gosh. I mean, look. Guys, you know, look at it this way. And let's use a little bit of common sense. Today, you're one of these guys, that's young guys, and you're coming to the metals market, and you're in your 20s or even your 30s. Hey, you know, even your 40s, okay? You know, I'm almost a couple years away from 60, so I'm already doing my little thing the way I want to use it. But for you guys that's got another 10, 15, who knows how long it's going to go? 20 years of buying silver? If you buying physical, I mean, after 15, 20 years, you know, where you going to put it all at? You know, what you going to do with it? You got to have something, you know, you got to make it work for you somehow. You know, are you going to get tired? Look, guys, you know, I know some of you guys that say, oh, you know, I'll never get tired of, you know, holding this. Let me tell you something, guys. There's a point where you can get where you say, dang, you know, you just got enough physical. You know, you just got enough of it for the time being. You know, you'd rather have a dollar value. But you got to look at it in a way that it's not argumentative here on this channel. This is not going to be for everybody to agree with, and I don't expect everybody to agree with it. You know, but, you know, all these, a lot of the other channels now has got where they're so argumentative about everything about silver. You know, and I think that's all. You know, when silver dropped, it just really brought out a lot of true colors in people that I really thought were just jam up people. You know. But anyway, that's another story. But why not? Why not? We can debate. No debate. We can share ideas. We can share ideas. Quit scratching. Snap. She thinks she's going to get out and run around, but she's not. Can't do it. We can share in the reply section down there on how you think it might be a good idea or what you would suggest doing. But look, guys, aren't we wasting the benefits of the purchasing power of silver right now if we're not using it as money right now? Why wait? What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? If you want silver to be money, act like it. Actions are better than words, aren't they? You know, this is what I'm going to do. You know, and I thought, well, of course, you already know what I do. You know, and I'm not here to advertise Silver Saver, but, you know, that is where my liquidity is. And by using it, I could use this, I could make this purchasing power work a lot better for me. And guys, why not use the purchasing power? Why not? You know, I don't understand why we're not doing this. Why I haven't been doing it. You know, people say, well, I ain't gonna sell my silver. There ain't no way I'll sell my silver. Well, you know, in the meantime, we're hoarding it up, and every dollar that we're spending other than what we're buying, we're being eat up with it, aren't we? Isn't it every dollar we spend inflated to the max? Why not make these dollars that we're spending now on our necessities? Why not use it on that also? Why not? And what makes that be able to do that with this kind of idea is where I can use this money to even, you know, toward my rent. I can take my money and put it in silver the way I'm doing it, and then my rent whenever I come to pay my rent. It doesn't matter for the month if I save 5% or 10%. My gosh, you know. And another thing too, just more, okay, look, I'm just gonna mention that to you guys. Let's talk about it down here. No getting ugly with anybody. If you don't want to do it, you know, that's fine. You know, I mean, great. It's just an idea. So I think it's worth talking about. I certainly do think it's worth talking about. So for those of you who want to talk about it, let's talk about it below, and I'll try to answer the questions I can answer. Maybe some of you other guys can reply to these other people. Now, getting back to what I was saying, you know, for the last 2 or 3 videos, I've been telling you guys about this debt ceiling. You know, you see it's coming to a head, and here the last 2-3 days, they've been talking about this debt ceiling over and over and over again on television, and every time they speak about it, they're showing a more likelihood, and it will happen, a more likelihood that they're getting close to it, and it's going to happen. And what has the metal started doing? Up, 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 up. It went out from the $34 range, and this morning before I left the house, it was $35 or $36.80. We will hit $37 today. That's almost $3, guys. Now, once they, you know, if they would, as soon as they come out and breathe the word, okay, you're going to see it go. It's going to go up high. How high? I don't know. Real high? I don't really think so. It might jump up another buck or two, maybe. If it does, that'll be sweet. You know, but it's these events, guys, you know, there's really nothing else out there that's going to make it move up and down. Not really too much, except for Greece and Portugal over there, and then, you know, it's not going to have all that big of an effect. If it's going to have a big effect on anything, it's going to have a bigger effect on gold than it will silver. I mean, that's just my opinion. But, hey guys, you know, this Friday, and it looks like it's going to be a good closing day for the metals. I'm sort of excited about having some more information come about this debt ceiling, because that's what's going to make it go up. And remember, guys, just because it goes up, if it does go up $1 or another $1.50, don't think it's going to stay there, okay? Be careful. Don't think it's going to stay there, because your paper market, which is owned and controlled by your big traders, they will bring it back down. It is like clockwork. But if you're looking at selling a little bit, you know, to do this or that and the other, or to buy this, that, and the other, something you need, this might be a time that you might want to sell a little bit. I'm not saying sell everything, because that would not be smart, okay? That just would not be smart. It's too risky to do things like that. Put you a little bit of, you know, silver to the side that you call your core amount for playing around with, you know, okay? But just be careful. I'll swing around here and give me a little gasoline. But guys, you know, this is just an idea, okay? This isn't something that I'm not telling you guys to do. Lord, no, I'm not. I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you an idea of what we can do. And it might work for you, and then you know what? It might not be for you. Y'all hear that whistle, man? I done spent $100 on that daggum thing up there. Hey man, this is a Dodge, okay? I'm sorry, this is an older Dodge, 94, and it, Lord, I'm not too fond of it. Anyway, I done spent $100 on this thing to stop that whistling, and it's right back the way it was. Anyway, guys, let's do some sharing together down there. Let's see what we come up with. Y'all have a good day.